everybody out there. Back on the Block Tour, still on sale.
Gotcha, bozos.
Gang, we're coming everywhere. Grab the squad and come out and see the boys talking about stand-up comedy. Then we play a little AYG with the crowd. It's a good time.
Oh, baby. This summer we're going to be Atlantic City, then second show added in San Francisco, Portland, Oregon, Seattle, Brea, California, Burlington, Vermont, Boston. Low ticket alert. Atlanta, Georgia, Charlotte, North Carolina, Raleigh, North Carolina, Richmond, Virginia, Baltimore, Maryland, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Rochester, New York, and Toronto, Canada. All tickets available at RUGarbage.com. Let's get to the show.
Start the show.
Welcome to another exciting edition of Are You Garbage? The show where you find out if your favorite comedians are classy individuals or absolute trash. Now, here are your hosts, Kevin Ryan and H. Foley.
Hey, everybody out there, and welcome back to everybody's favorite podcast. This is Are You Garbage?
Oh, yeah.
It's that little show we sit down with your favorite comedians, and we find out if they grew up to be classy.
Yeah.
They're just a big old piece of trash.
Trash.
I'm your host, H. Foley, coming at you on a beautiful day. We're out back here with Tootie's in a new edition. She just picked up a brand new autocycle.
Okay, what the
One of those
fuck is
three-wheel Johns.
that? Wait, what?
You know what I'm talking about?
I don't.
Those three-wheel cars that they zip around
The
in.
T-Rex thing?
Yeah.
What'd you call it, autocycle?
That's what it's called.
I don't know.
It's called an autocycle. She's out there bumping DMX, letting everybody know.
Okay.
My co-host is coming at you from right next to me, confused this week.
There you go.
He is the CEO of Are You Garbage. He is somewhat of an international businessman and my best pal in the whole wide world. Give it up for KJ, Kevin James Ryan, everybody.
Hey, everybody. Shout out to you. Thanks for tuning in. As always, a little bit of housekeeping. Please make sure you rate, view, subscribe on iTunes. Full video available on YouTube. Also, full video available over there on Spotify, gang. Part of that creator program. No big deal. Then, obviously, the greatest website of all time, www.patreon.com/areyougarbage. You go over there, get all that bonus content, gang.
Yes, right. And gang, we couldn't be more excited to have our incredibly, and I mean incredibly special guest here with us today for the first time. Very requested guest here on the podcast.
You ain't lying.
She is a very funny, very successful stand-up comedian, actor, and podcaster, and you might have seen her in, but not limited to. You got Corporate, you got The Ringers, you got The Movie Show, you got Old Dads, Drugstore June, Hamster and Gretel, you got Krapopolis, a little voiceover work, nothing wrong with it, Friends Who Kill, After Midnight, Dr. Phil Live, the AVN Awards. Hosted. Hello. She's going to be in the new season of Tires. You can hear her every week on her amazing podcast, Steph Infection. And she's got a brand new special coming out June 24th over there on Netflix. Filth Queen. Give it up for Steph Tolev, everybody.
Hey,
wow. Let her hear it. Look at her.
My God, did
Killing it.
Hansel and Gretel. I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, you do. What are you talking
I
about?
actually have no idea. My eyes fell out of my head when you said that. I'm like, what the fuck is he reading?
It's on the IMDb. I don't know what to tell you.
Shit. I gotta double check what that.
I remember in the
credit
very beginning when we were doing this, I did that for Brendan Sagalow, and he's like, none of those credits are mine. I read the wrong thing or something.
I read Regis Philbin's IMDb page. I apologize.
Buddy, thanks for coming in.
Hey,
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, this is the one podcast that people kept being like, why aren't you on it? And I'd be like, fucking tell them every single time. Like, so many people tag me in this.
Yeah.
I guess they think I'm trash.
Well, apparently, yeah. I mean, I think a lot of this is just, for clinical research at this point.
Yeah.
I think we know the verdict.
I think we all know the
I think you might surprise us. We'll see.
We'll see.
Thank
She's
you
got
for
the middle of her nose pierced right now. I thought she had a bug going for the first
Did you know
couple
you
of
didn't say it? Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
was like, Jesus Christ.
And you
I
weren't
didn't
going to
see
say
that.
anything?
I
That's
was
so
gonna
fucking rude.
I was gonna have Luke just make the camera a little
Oh,
fuzzy.
my God.
Oh, there's a good AYG question. If someone, even like someone you're that close with, all right, say like you and I bumped into each other at a show, and I had a bug, would you be like, yo, you got to
Good chances he's got a bug. You bump into him.
Would
you
say-
bump into him in
Would
the
you
wild.
give somebody the heads up?
I do one of these. I do that a lot. I do like a snot.
Hopefully you can
yeah.
subconsciously
Yeah.
make them do it.
What if my
Yeah.
breath was kicking? Would you tell me?
No, breath, I will say something.
Thank you.
The amount of comedians, male comedians,
Stop.
sorry, unbelievable. No
I
one's
always
flossing.
tell people that.
No one's flossing.
I floss every day.
You-
But your breath can smell sometimes.
Coolest guy in the world.
Some-
I floss every day.
Sometimes at a show, if you have to lean in, like, hey, you're going up and whatever. Hey, when's the light or something like that, and it kicks, you got to be like, yo, you need
You
a
gotta
piece
say
of
something.
gum.
Do you ever go up after someone and the mic is like
Oh,
rancid?
it's brutal.
It's so, if you have no idea how bad, like this, actually smells good. No smell.
We take care of it. We clean them. Me and
Scentless.
him have our own mics even on the road when we do road
do
pies.
you?
Like very much.
Well, I got a big honker too, so I'm smelling.
You're in there.
I got an extra scent. I
man,
can smell
that's
a mile
rough.
away. It is hell.
It's tough.
Give
It
us
is.
the origin story of Steph Tolev. Lay it on
Canadian
us. Start
gal.
from the beginning,
Start from the beginning.
please.
Grandparents, arranged marriage from Bulgaria.
Stop.
Whoa.
Okay.
I think
That's
the
right.
first
Your
arranged
grandparents
We're coming in hot. My dad's mother and father.
arranged marriage
In Bulgaria.
Bulgaria.
Yes. So my Dedo came across to Canada.
Uh-huh.
Had no idea what the fuck was going on.
Uh-huh.
Gets here. Can't speak English. Gives the wrong last name. My last name's supposed to be Toleff, but my Dedo
Tolev.
cannot speak English. He goes, "Duh," mumbles it. Guy goes Tolev. This is a made-up name.
Wow.
3 months later, my Baba, 17 years old, gets a photo of my Dedo. Not a good-looking guy. Neither was she. I don't want to be rude, but my grandparents, hideous people. So
I don't think anybody's grandparents were attractive.
Some no,
They were
sometimes
very
you
like
see-
utilitarian back in
You know.
the day. They were like in the mines and shit. Nobody was good looking.
Every
No,
once
no,
in a
no.
while, you come across one like, he looks like a crooner or something like
yeah,
that.
like
But for the
those like
most
old
part,
Navy.
yeah.
I think the Eastern Europeans, hideous people.
Yeah.
Very large.
They look like they
features.
need some vitamin C.
They needed a little more than that. So my Baba gets his photo, comes and meets my grandpa,
Mm-hmm.
has 3 children with him.
Wow.
Not good.
Was it like a proper arranged marriage?
Yes, I think goats were traded. I'm not sure the exact
Well,
trades. But
what's
there was
Bulgaria? That's not an arranged marriage culture, is it?
something. I think it is.
Is that Eastern
Maybe because
European?
they were both so ugly. They, were like,
They
"Ain't
did it on
nobody
a
else."
bet.
Brought it back.
Hey, here's $50. Marry my daughter, will you?
Yeah, not even
Wow.
$100.
All right, so your grandparents settle in Canada.
Yes, yes. So they doesn't work out. 3 kids. My Baba divorces him, which
It
is
doesn't work
unheard of
out.
because he's a psychopath. Very
Really?
jealous. Used to hide in the bushes and beat up the mailman because he thought he was trying to. And I was like, buddy,
Kind of
yeah.
respect that, though. You know, it's
But
my
again,
property.
Again, she ain't a looker, so buddy, don't you worry about that. The mailman is
What'd the
snuffing
mailman
neighbor,
look like?
not the, yeah, exactly.
Must have been hideous.
Hideous.
Okay, so your grandparents get divorced.
yes.
This is your dad's side of the family.
My mom's side's already been here for a while. They're like full Canadians.
Okay.
Where in Canada is this?
Toronto.
That's all
Toronto.
in Toronto.
All
Okay.
Toronto. My dad meets my mom in high school. Big dick hanging out of those running shorts. My dad was like the head of the track team.
Has he got a
Okay.
hog on him?
Oh, he's got a hog.
How do you know that?
How do you know
Well,
your dad has a hog?
I can show you.
Yeah, let's
You
see
have
it.
a picture of your dad's wiener?
No,
These Canadians are weird. These Bulgarians party, dude.
no, it's not his bare penis. But here,
But you see a bulge.
I see bulge. But
Because my dad had a big sack, or he has a big sack, I would presume.
well, yeah,
He still does.
Maybe it got smaller. I will say I did see my dad's penis by accident. He had prostate cancer. No, by accident. I was like, let me look at that. Peeky, peeky. No, he had prostate cancer, and we were about to go walk the dog. I went home to help him, and he goes, "Oh fuck!" And when someone says that, you look over to the what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
He was putting a catheter back in his pee hole, and I had to look at it. Biggest dick I've seen in my entire life.
Really?
Jesus.
Unbelievable. I
Like,
I
how
was like
big
my
we
poor mother.
talking?
I'm talking like soft, huge.
The catheter was a garden hose.
Catheter was a fire hose. And he was just turning. He was like cranking it in.
He's got a wrench going.
I gotta find this fucking
Wow.
photo. Okay, so my dad, we've been taking like photos on like family trips for years, and I was like, "Can you send like a cute photo?"
At what age did you realize this? Did
that
you
I
suspect
realized.
it?
I didn't suspect it. He hid it for years. Like, and he pretty much raised me and my sister. I'll get into that, but like, I had no idea.
Wait, are your parents not together anymore?
They are together.
Oh, okay.
They shouldn't be, but they are together.
No,
Hell
you
on
don't
earth.
walk away from a hog like that.
My mother.
Those are hard
hey,
to come by.
She ain't walking straight. I'll tell you that. I can't find this fucking photo.
Okay.
It's
but
okay. We'll take your
anyways,
word for it.
it's I
Just
know I
text
have
me
it.
later.
I will. He's just like bricked up in these sweatpants he has. Anyways,
So they meet in high school.
they meet in high school.
Okay.
Dad's swinging his dick around. Mom's loving it. He's got a Corvette. Really reels her in. I know. My dad was cool.
Big dick.
Was
Big
it-
dick
how
and
was
a
the how do
Corvette.
you have the Corvette? Did his dad make cash?
No. He did.
Walked into the dealership, showed him the bulge. They said 0 down, 0% financing.
That's exactly
You
it.
sign and drive
His
with
dick,
it.
his dick drove it out of the parking lot. It wasn't even him. So they get married. Whatever. They have me. Both my parents drop out of high
At
school.
what age do they or
They meet in high school. So I think.
do they have kids young?
Yeah, my mom had me at 23.
Okay.
But they dropped out of high school.
They both dropped out of high school. My dad went into there was like offering this program called it's like Toronto Hydro. It's like power and water in Canada, and they offered all these like young kids. If you like drop out of high school now, come we'll
Get into
teach
the
you how to
workforce.
show you all this electricity shit. Whatever, for
Okay.
free. So he went and did that. Good pension. He's still doing well,
Mm-hmm.
pension wise, I guess. And my mom, this is where it gets weird. My mom dropped out to be a Highland dancing teacher.
What's Highland?
Exactly, yeah. It's
Like
Scottish.
Irish?
Yes, it's
Really?
Scottish.
Just like
River
the Highland,
dance?
yeah, like-
Highland dancing. Yes, like river dance, but it's all turned out. It's kilts and bagpipes. It's like a huge.
Is she Scottish?
No, makes no sense. My grandma was weirdly
Italian.
obsessed with it. Bizarre. Google it if you don't know what Highland dancing is. Google it. Look it up right now. So I competitively Highland danced from the age of
You
3
did?
to 18 years old.
To 18?
If anyone's ever seen my body, not a dancer's body. We ain't sitting over
Got
here
the
with
moves,
small
got
feet.
Toronto Hydro body.
I did 9.5 honkers, broad back, same tits as my dad. It makes no sense why I was Highland dancing.
Till
Whoa.
18.
So-
Did you enjoy it?
No, I was so bad.
And she
Sure.
dropped out of school for this?
So, and she's still doing it. My mom teaches Highland dancing, teaches judges and examines. So me and my sister, our whole life, that was our whole life. Every weekend we had a competition. Every single weeknight we had practice. I had no fucking life. I had no life. I had no friends.
Sucks.
That's
It
crazy.
it was.
Both of them dropped out of high school. They're still doing the same thing that they dropped out of high school for. That's pretty good.
And doing well.
That
They
is-
have a house,
I
they have a
gotta give 'em
cottage.
that.
They're still doing. I mean, they're still working.
Is
but
there
they're doing
brother
shit.
and sisters involved?
Just my sister.
Same
Also
same mom
Highlander.
and dad.
Yeah, same mom and dad. 3 years younger than me. She's my
Okay.
best friend. She funnier than me, so fucking annoying. You ever have a sibling that's funnier than you?
No.
It sucks.
My siblings are idiots.
My brother's pretty funny.
I brought
He
her.
is not. That guy's got ice water running through his veins.
I brought her just for last one year, and she came back over with a stack
She got
of
new
cards.
faces?
No, she did. I swear to God, she had a
That's
bunch of
funny.
agents, and I got no one talked to me the whole fucking time. I was so pissed.
This Dave Becky guy says,
I told him we're gonna do lunch tomorrow. Huh? What were vacations like growing up? Where?
Just dancing. Everything revolved around dancing. Every fucking weekend we drive to like Michigan or
Never guessed.
so it was
It's nonstop.
that. Like
I'd go to Scotland every year. That was my one big trip we did. Every year we'd go to the World Championships.
Were you in the
Scotland.
World Championship?
No, I was dog shit. All my mom's students were. My mom has one of the best dancing students on the planet. She's in the Guinness Book of Records for winning the most consecutive. And I'm shit. Like it was so embarrassing. Picture your mother having like.
it's crazy you're bragging about that.
Yeah, that's my big brag.
Number 1 draft pick, Highland dancing.
Anyways, that was
Wow.
that. So that was it. My whole life was dancing. And
So
I
she
wasn't
has
good.
a school.
Yeah, she's her own dancing school. Yes.
Okay.
And my dad would start to help out at the competitions. He would announce. He'd be like, "All right, coming up next, the beginners lineups.
Number
ages
1 in
6
my
to 8."
heart. Number 99 on the call sheet. Number 1 in my heart.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that was it. That was it.
Because
My
I get a
whole
vibe
fucking
of that.
life.
That would be like if in America, if like your mom was like a cheerleading coach or
Yes.
like gymnastics.
Yeah,
or,
and the dance moms are fucking demented.
Yes,
these people
dance
are
moms,
weird.
there you go.
They would sit like I had these one. They would definitely beat their kids. They had like bruises on the inside of their thighs, and every day they'd call my mom and quit, and then they'd show up the next day. It was bizarre.
Was there was this like kind of like wrestling, like where you had to like keep a certain weight and all that kind of stuff?
No, well, I was probably the biggest one out there. I was like you in Highland dancing. This is what I looked like. Everybody was like small, and I'm like, that was exactly it. No, there were. If
Knocking
you were
shit over?
smaller, you were definitely winning. But if you were like
Gotcha.
a
Okay.
Bulgarian,
But it wasn't
psychopath-
like it wasn't a part of it. Like your
No, but-
diet wasn't
No,
regimented.
but you're
growing up.
all no one's fat dancing because you're jumping nonstop.
moving
You're just
constantly.
it's fucking
Sure.
crazy the amount of jumping you do.
No other vacations. You're not going to Disney World. You're not going
dancing.
to
We
Niagara
did
Falls.
Florida once for a dancing trip.
Jeez, brutal.
It's
Man,
br-
that
I,
is
it
brutal.
is actually
That
hell.
sucks, dude.
And picture every night of your life practicing when you're not good. Like every night, I would take my sister right from school and we'd walk up to the dance. My mom taught at this church.
I
Was it a
couldn't-
church
My mom would teach in a church. Yeah.
in the basement?
No. Upstairs,
Were you guys
actually,
religious
like-
at all?
What?
My,
like in
yeah,
the
both my grandparents were, but my parents aren't.
Your parents.
wait, not downstairs in like the gymnasium in the church or whatever?
No,
Like-
it was like upstairs. My mom rented out some like upstairs church room. We had to move all the fucking pews. It was a nightmare.
Jesus Christ, you're doing it in there?
But I was
Is that the
baptized.
tabernacle?
Sacrilegious.
No, it was hell. I know.
Jumping off the altar. Wow.
okay.
Okay.
I was
That's a new one.
baptized. I was baptized Greek Orthodox.
Okay.
Greek
Yeah,
Orthodox.
they dunk your naked
That's
body
heavy.
in a tub and then everyone jerks off. And
At what age?
You're not Greek.
14. I'm kidding.
No.
I wanted to see your
It was
face.
a hot tub at Club Med.
You're not Greek.
I'm part Greek. My grandmother was Greek and she's born in Greece.
your
But
grandmother.
yeah.
Your grandmother on your mom's side.
no, my dad's side.
Your dad's
Dad's
side.
side we're part
I
Greek.
feel like I
but
work
both
for
Bulgarian.
Interpol. Trying
Yeah,
to
this
follow
doesn't
the
make any
story.
disarranged marriage is not adding up.
She was like part Greek, part half Bulgarian. But she was like raised
International
in,
arms smuggler. Okay.
There's that. Okay.
Your great grandparents got her at half price because she's half Greek.
I didn't get
There
it.
it
Fair
is.
enough.
Okay. I laughed because I panicked.
You'll get used to it halfway through the show. You go, I think you missed there, big guy. Who, it might have even been, I'm asking because it might have been in the dancing world, who was like the most famous person you met as a kid? Was it like, holy shit, there's the world champ? Like, it didn't have to be like a superstar, but like somebody, even local celebrity.
Kurt Browning. He was a
that?
he's a famous Canadian ice skater. We saw him at the airport
Browning.
once, and that was a big deal for our family. Kurt Browning.
Sure.
He was killing it, bad receding hairline, but like still young. Check him out. Oh yeah, people love Kurt Browning. Look at him. There he goes, whipping around.
I feel like I just saw him on the news like 3 days ago.
No, there's another guy that's an American ice skater that looks just like him.
I was like, if you tell me Kurt Browning is a bad man, I'm gonna get very
No,
upset.
no, in a good way.
Okay, because I was like, please, we've worshipped this man.
I know who you're thinking of. I can't think of the guy's name.
No, I think it was 5 days ago. Oh, Rock Stars on Ice. Kurt Browning and Elvis DeJaco share preview of new tour. I told you.
Wow.
I've been watching a lot of Good Morning America.
This guy loves Kurt Browning.
I've been
I had
getting
no
up
idea.
early.
That's pretty good, especially in the airport. I respect that. I like that.
That was the big one. Other than that, we
Olympics?
saw nothing.
Was he in the Olympics, this
He
guy?
might have been. Yeah, he might have been.
I mean, he's a rock star on ice. He's no fucking schlub.
We didn't watch a lot of anything growing up.
Did you have cable?
But we were dancing. I'd have to go to bed at like
Dancing.
8 p.m. We'd eat like a pile of spaghetti and go to bed at fucking 8 p.m. on
what
Fridays.
was the house
Yeah,
like
that
growing
sucks.
up? Was it like a standalone single-family home? Was it a townhouse apartment?
Yeah, no, single family home, like 3
Okay.
bedrooms. They redid it. My uncle was an architect. He like made some weird
Gotcha.
fucking shit going on in there.
And what was the family car growing up?
We had a Dodge Caravan for a while,
Mm-hmm. What
And
color
then
was that Caravan?
green, with that
I
gray
know it.
trim on the bottom.
I know
Would
it very
your
well.
mom pick up other kids
Oh yeah,
and drive them around, like
Oh,
the
yeah,
other
yeah,
students
yeah,
and
yeah,
other
yeah.
dance people? Wow.
young, attractive. I think this is why I'm so self-conscious of my body now. When I look around, like I was this big-nosed, unibrow, mustache pig, and all these like little dancers like hopping around, and I'm just like, oh, why is no one looking at me?
I get the vibe. I get the vibe of what it was
What I'm
like.
putting out, yeah,
Man,
yeah. Hell,
that sucks.
definitely the
He
outsider.
feels that way now.
No, I just meant of like when her mom would go and pick up the other students and stuff like she was the dance mom.
She was
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
the teacher, so everyone was scared of her.
Yeah. And you were the
Except
kid.
me.
Wow.
Yeah, it was dog shit.
Kippy, Rocket Money, Rocket Money, Rocket Money, baby. Gang, Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps you find and cancel subscriptions that you don't want. It monitors your spending and helps you lower your bills so you can grow your savings. You know what I'm saying? You lower the bills, you grow the savings. I'm going to tell you that again. Lower the bills, grow the savings.
And how do you do that?
You do it with Rocket Money, dumbass. What are you talking
Just
about?
checking.
You got a bunch of subscriptions you don't know about. You're getting banged out $200-$300 a month. You get take care of that. That's $200-$300 sitting on your hip. Rocket Money get y'all straightened out, dumbass.
I know. I'm well aware. I don't know why you're being so rude about it. Rocket Money's dashboard gives you a clear view of your expenses across all of your accounts. You log in, beep, boop, bop, boop, boop. It tells you where's everything going. You create a personalized budget with custom categories to help keep your spending on track. And you see your monthly spending trends in every category to know exactly where your money's going. I love getting the email, hey, you spent this much more this week, you spent this much less this week, this month, bada bing, bada bing, too much on this, not enough there, whatever it is. Rocket Money has over 5 million users and has saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions, saving members up to $740 a year when they use all of the app's premium features. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions and reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. Download the Rocket Money app and enter our show, Are You Garbage, in the survey to let them know the boys sent you. Don't wait. Download Rocket Money app today and tell them you heard from the boys and Are You Garbage. Do it.
Kimmy, this is Pesty.
Woo! Take it from the bug man.
Take it from the bug man. Do yourself a favor. Get that Pesty. You don't want those harsh chemicals, especially if you got babies, you got kids, you got animals running around. Do yourself a favor and get on Pesty. Kippy's using it.
Listen, they were fantastic. They sent us some. My wife was
Loves it.
This is the one that you bring home to the wife. The wife, for the kids, for the dog, for the
Sure.
and it's something easy you can do. It's very easy to do. It's one of the. I got to
Took
be
you
honest.
what, like an hour and a half to do the whole house?
Not minutes.
10 minutes.
A minute. It was a thing I put off and put all this. Get it, and then you go. That's one of the things you can do. And say it takes a little longer.
Sure.
Keep them off your back a little bit.
Crack up with a Miller High Life.
It's do-it-yourself pest control. Other pest control companies charge over $800 per year, but with Pesty, you can get started at just $35.
There you go.
It's
I like
easy
that.
peasy. It sends everything. Very clear instructions. You mix it up, bada bing, bada. This says it right here. Instruct you complete in less than 10 minutes. You walk around a house, You spray. You feel like a man. You're taking care. You're protecting your family.
That's a sprayer.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Feel good. Walk around. You just spray everywhere. Zip, zap, zap. I think it's like an hour. It just takes it to dry, and then you're off to the races,
There
baby.
you go.
Now's the time to protect your home from bugs with Pesty. Go to pesty.com/AYG for an extra 10% off your order. That's Pesty, PESTIE.com/AYG for an extra 10% off. Do it.
How were the grades?
Okay.
Okay.
Not great. I was in high school. I got arrested for assault.
Oh.
Beating up a judge.
I had a jealousy problem with my first boyfriend, Marlon. Shout out,
What
because I
age-
know he watches my stuff.
What age are we talking about?
Grade 10 or 11. So how old am I? 15?
15,
yeah,
16,
15,
yeah.
16, yes. So this girl kept checking him out, and it was annoying me, and then I got mad. So
At school.
at school, and I got pissed. So I made a comment to her in the math hallway during our lunch, and then she.
What was that comment?
I said, keep your fucking eyes to yourself, bitch. Something along those lines.
Respect it.
And then her
Set of
friend,
instructions.
her friend shoved me, who I've never seen in my entire life, and I was like, "Who the fuck is this
Fuck
bitch?"
this bitch.
So I shoved her back, but then my friend, I can't say her name because she gets pissed off when I tell the story, but she comes in and just throws this girl to the ground and just pounds her in the math hallway, like pounds. And I was like, "Oh shit!" So we run out. A teacher comes off, pulls us apart. Also, my friend.
Did you get involved in the punching?
No, I did the
You were
initial
just-
shove. I started. I did the initial shove.
Gotcha.
So we leave that get kicked out of the school. We were outside at a pizza shop, and I'm like, "Are we gonna be in shit?" And my friend's like, "We're probably gonna get like
I love
suspended."
how you get in a fist fight. You're like, let's go grab a slice.
No, we had a full slice. I went back.
We
to
were
fifth
here all
period.
day. What are you talking about?
Hey, Mario, if anyone asks, I've been here since opening.
I went back to fifth period, and I remember I asked my teacher, Mr. Black, I go, "Are there cameras in the school?" And he goes, "Why?"
That's a day. You don't.
Yeah, what are you
Don't
doing?
start doing that. You don't go in. Hey, what's the security system like here? Is
But there
anyone been asking
was
about me?
there was camera, so I was like, I won't get in trouble because they'll see that I didn't do the first push. So I was like, "Oh, I'm in scot free here." And then we come to school the next day, the both of us. Nothing happens all day long. End of the day, this like teacher
It's the
student
worst.
guy comes up. He goes, "You're in a lot of trouble. There's a girl in the hospital." I'm like, "What?"
Girl in the hospital.
And then we go taken down to the office, and I'm sitting there, and this like out of clothing police officer starts going through my backpack. She's like, "You have the right to remain silent." I'm like, "Who the fuck are you, bitch?" She's
Whoa.
like, "You have the right to remain." And I'm like, and I look over, and my friend is literally leafing through a People magazine. I'm bawling my eyes out. We wore
She's
school
going, what
uniforms.
took you so long?
So I'm wearing a little kilt, a little school kilt, and I'm getting handcuffed in the school office.
Is this Catholic school?
No, we just had a bad gang problem.
Scottish
at our
dancing
so-
school.
Wait, hold on. You had a bad gang problem at your school?
Yeah, East York Collegiate in Toronto. There's a lot of gangs were coming in. so
Say
they had
East
to-
York Collegiate?
Yeah, EY. Look at me, psycho. I'm upset.
You have your school tattooed on you?
Oh my God,
East
that's
York?
Trash. What was the gang?
See, that's why I'm on the podcast.
What was the gang?
There was like a European. I think they're called European Alliance. EA. They were insane. They
Sounds
would bring
like a government.
They bring chains to school. It was just people trying to find my grandparents.
You got the Russian mob in your high school. That's
What do you
wild.
got on?
Reddit's just calling it a juvenile prison.
Really?
Are you serious?
Check out the
Oh,
Wikipedia.
shit.
Let's find out. Let's find out if you're in the notable
I
alum.
am. Oh,
you
I am.
Are.
Oh, and a couple of hockey players are as well.
Get eyes on that.
Oh,
Luke.
yeah.
Let's
I'm
see
on
what
there.
What kind of competition?
Probably
she's
in the
in.
most
I-
wanted section.
I kept being taken off it. Somebody kept taking me off of Nova alumni. My friend kept putting me back on.
Probably the chick you
Probably,
knocked
yeah.
out.
Yeah, she hates
So you got a proper arrested.
arrested, fingerprinted, handcuffed. They locked me and my friend in two separate like cells, not like
Really?
the bar cells, like this all white room with like a white
Wow,
little
you
table.
must have been freaking out.
My dad's gonna beat the fucking pulp out of me.
Sure.
Because Bulgarians like to slap around a little bit.
Sure.
So I'm like I'm gonna be killed.
Old world type shit.
Oh, big time. My friend's singing in the room. Mariah Carey, top of her lungs. I'm like, this bitch is fucking.
What's she
laughing.
doing now? She seems like a bit of a psycho.
No, she married actually another comedian friend of mine. I introduced them, and they have two kids, two beautiful kids.
Wow.
I know they're doing great. She really came around.
Okay.
I, on the other hand, anyways, yeah, we got. But in Canada, we went to court like I think 13. We got expelled initially, but my parents both went to this high school and my grandparents, so they're like, "You're getting back into school and keeping the name alive." So my dad went and like begged the teachers to like let me back in, the
Wow.
principal, and they did. And then I came back, and then I was in the student government,
Can I ask you a sidebar
and then I
question?
got on the honor roll. So suck my dick, East York Collegiate.
What, for junior and senior year?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Not
Notable
bad.
alumni.
Yeah.
There you
Notable
go.
alum.
Yes.
Okay.
I want to ask a sidebar question in the Canadian courts. Do they wear the wigs?
I was thinking the same
No,
thing.
no wigs.
They don't?
No.
I was curious.
But also, if you've ever been arrested at that age, you just get thrown in a room with like everybody else who's had like a charge, and you're sitting there with some drunk guy at the back, and he's like yelling, and they're like, they just call your name up, and you walk up, and they're like, okay, we'll make another court date. They just keep pushing it
Yeah.
back. It's such a waste of fucking time and money.
Assault charge.
What was the what was the mascot there at East York?
Well, it was me, and it was the bulldog, and I kept honking some
They got her.
butts.
They got her on a leash at the football games.
The other team's trying to steal her.
Oh, I would go into the classrooms, and everyone thought it was a guy, and I would grab all the guys' asses, and they got so pissed off. Jesus. It stunk in there. You want to talk about a smell? Holy Toledo. That
tattoo.
thing's never washed.
The tattoo's wild. You have your high school tattooed on your
It's just a cute little
Did you do that
UI.
in high school?
I did that. I did that 1 year ago.
One
No, you
year
didn't.
ago.
What? Did you go to college?
Oh wait, I also hold on. No, I can show you this. I also got handcuffs tattooed on me. My friend and I. We got little handcuffs.
Jeez.
That friend that got arrested?
Yeah.
It's not like you guys served a nickel. or
I
anything.
know. You have a teardrop on your eye?
No, on my tit.
Little high.
She's getting hers removed because her mom saw it, and her mom hates me because she thinks I'm a bad influence. And her mom saw the tattoo recently, and she's now getting her removed.
Really? What age did you get that?
Last year, same time I got the EY.
What the fuck?
We both got the EY.
Huh.
I am trash, and we're
That's
realizing
pretty
it now.
Huh. No, I kind of knew. Wow.
Did you, let's go back. Did you bring your lunch to school, or did your mom, or did you buy it at school?
No, I'd buy it, or we used to go to this place called Harvey's and just ask for free pickles.
You were allowed to leave.
Yes.
Interesting.
In middle school, yeah. Or I'd go home. I lived really close to my 6, 7, 8 school. I lived down the street, so I'd just go home sometimes and eat like
Really?
a whole can of ravioli and then head back.
Ugh.
Oh, yeah. Not good. I ate a lot of ravioli growing up.
Was you?
Chef Boyardee?
Oh, of course. What are you, crazy? I found a maggot in it one time, and I remember I just pushed it aside, and I continued to eat the ravioli.
That almost made me throw up.
What the fuck?
Seriously.
What's going on with the quality control up in Canada?
No, my mom never didn't really cook us shit. Like she'd
She
get
wasn't a good
frozen.
cook?
No, like frozen chicken and put it in the oven, and then I had to do that once my mom would teach, and I would have to come home from high school. And if my dad walked in the door and the chicken wasn't ready, there'd be a full fucking fight.
So you had to have dinner ready when your dad came
Oh yeah,
home.
and then as soon as I was in
Like a good
after I got
Bulgarian girl.
and instead, but in halfway through high school, I went full punk, and I had like a dog collar, and I was like, I don't listen to the man. And then my dad and I really didn't get along after that.
Sure.
Jesus Christ.
Turns out, but I look.
How
back
are
now,
you
I'm like,
doing that in dancing with the full punk outfit?
oh, it was crazy. I got braids one time. I got those like they're not good anymore. Like I
the
got
braids like that you get when you go down to Jamaica for
no,
spring
like
break?
the full I had full woven in braids, like what black women get.
Dreads.
Pretty much, but
Okay.
braids, and then I had to dance with that. I looked ridiculous.
Yikes.
I don't have those photos because I did scrub
That's
those off the
wild.
internet because.
Did you go to college?
Well, yeah. Here's where it gets even worse. I went to clown college. There's a 2-year program at
Actually.
Humber College called the Comedy Writing and Performance Program. Humber College. Look it up. It's a
See if she's on the notable alum
I'm
of that.
you know what? I am, and it's so fucking funny because they fucking hated me. I lived in a house with 8 guys.
Wow, you seem like a delight to be around.
I actually am a nice
I'm
person.
kidding.
No, I lived with 8 guys, and we'd just be stoned all the time, and
Mm-hmm.
they hated us because we didn't write anything on. And there's only 8 women in the whole program. Anyways, the end of the year, they cut me out of all the sketch shows, and I had to do stand up. That's why I started doing stand. I initially wanted to
Wow.
do just sketch comedy.
Why did you go? So that's what you were studying. You weren't
Yeah.
studying how to be a
Well,
clown.
No, there was a clown class though. It actually was a very good class. But I
Did you
did
take
get
a clown
into,
name?
No,
Okay.
we would wear the nose, and it was so stupid. I didn't get it. I tried to be an actress. I auditioned for 4.
So this was
acting
like
programs.
Performing arts type,
Performing
yeah.
arts school.
Yes, but yeah. But this program is kind of a joke.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, like no
I
one's.
picked
I don't
up
tell
on it.
people. I don't tell people I have a degree in comedy. It's embarrassing.
Did you finish the 2 years there?
I did finish the 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah,
And then you started doing stand up.
I started improv right after that.
Okay.
So I was in an improv troupe called the Dumb Cunts with a K. We thought it was cute. No one put us on the flyers.
Yeah, very marketable.
Disney.
And then we changed it to Lady Stash, and then during that time, I would just do I actually have a mustache tattoo. That was my first tattoo. I started doing stand up in there because I realized improv pays no money, and
Sure.
the guys are creepier in improv. I will tell you, when women complained about male stand ups, I'm
Yeah.
like, you've never seen the lower back touching a male improviser will do for no reason in a scene.
Sure.
Like, it's part of my character, just fingering your ass. Yes, and you have to go along with this.
What about pets growing up? Any pets?
Yes, golden retrievers. Big golden retriever.
Very
That's
nice.
good.
All right.
It's the most
Yes.
normal thing I've heard
Yeah.
so far.
I have a golden retriever now as well.
Love it.
What's
I
the
know.
name?
Susan.
Good
Very
name.
Wait,
nice.
you ready for it? Something even crazier?
I have it
Oh,
tattooed on my
Jesus
asshole.
Christ.
I do have a tattoo named Susan.
Oh,
You
my
do.
God.
I respect that.
Tattoo
How
for
many
everything.
tattoos do you think you have?
I have about 17.
17.
Yeah, and they're so stupid. They're all worse than the other one.
Huh. What was the first concert you went to growing up?
Oh, it was called Snow Jam.
Ouch.
And I remember
That's so Canadian.
it was called Snow Jam, and I think Treble Charger, I believe, was headlining, and I body
punk?
surfed. It was like rock. I body surfed, and a guy grabbed my ass and my tit, and I freaked out. Snow Jam, Toronto. Yeah, there it is.
This would be like a local radio station's
2002.
festival.
That's gotta be
That's
yeah.
probably
Molson
it.
Snow. That's it. That's the one. That's it.
Let's see.
Wow,
Yeah.
2002.
It should be Treble Charger. Who else? I think
Dropkick Murphys.
Oh fuck.
That's
I
not bad.
didn't see them. JNCO Jones. I remember seeing JNCO Jones.
So you probably went on Saturday.
Yes. Swole members. Yes, that's where I was there.
Swollen members,
Oh, yeah.
Showcore,
Yeah, that's
Mocha.
it.
I've
That's
never
it.
heard of any
Filter,
of these features.
yes, yes,
Filter.
yes.
Filter
Jones.
like the band, like Filter?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
It's not bad. Yeah, that's it.
What was the
Okay.
last concert you went to?
What the fuck did I see? I think it was
Snow Jam 08.
I I don't remember. I haven't been to one in a while. I think Death from Above though. It's my favorite band.
Okay.
Toronto.
So
local
you're into the
band.
more alternative scene.
Yes.
Musically.
Yes, but I listen to a lot of like EDM.
Okay.
Yeah.
EDM.
Like Odessa, Flume.
Okay.
I
That's
know-
not helping
Actually,
you.
Flume might have been my last concert I saw at Red Rocks. That was very good. A couple years
Okay.
ago.
I know Flume.
Man,
I love MDMA.
was
so
not
we
expecting
love-
all this. I'll tell you that. Might run out of ink on the pen.
Oh my god.
What was the first job growing up?
I babysat when I was really young. My parents forced me this kid in the street, but then I worked at a wading pool, which is like a kiddie pool.
Okay.
So it's like the ones that you fill up just a little bit.
And you worked there?
I worked there. There's like you have a little a guard, and I worked in this very bad area. It was right at Main and Danforth
Was it
in
like
Toronto.
I'm sorry, was it
Was there another pool
Pool?
connected to
No,
it?
It's
it's
just
like
a
it's like you know there's like a
small pool.
playground, and there's like that small like cement pool with that little thing in the middle.
I know
Yeah.
it.
Those things. That's it. That's all the pool was. And
They have a lifeguard for that?
you can drown in 3 feet of water.
I'm aware
That's
of
what I
that.
learned.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen something
Were you a
like that.
strong swimmer?
I was, but you didn't have to swim for
Yeah,
this.
you
You
could
just had to
stay.
learn like CPR. But this area I worked
3
in,
feet.
it was fun because it was like all government housing.
Mm-hmm.
So the parents would assume that we were babysitters. So they would drop off their children
I
who were
respect that.
horrendous
Yeah.
all day long. They'd hit me. They'd fucking chase me. They'd lock me in the pit. They'd throw the keys down the well. They were bad. The one time there was a dead pigeon and it had no head, and they shoved a stick in it and then chased me around with the end of it all day.
How
It
old
was
were you?
fucked. I was 16.
That's
It was
good, clean fun.
Hey, it's good, clean Canadian fun.
Yeah.
All right. What was your first car?
Ford Escape. My parents gave me their old Ford Escape that I drove across the country from Toronto to LA, and then I got there and the
Wow.
transition died, and I had to buy a brand new car. So I didn't.
What's the current car?
Subaru 2013 Subaru Outback. Look at this.
2013?
Oh yeah, she's fucking.
What year is it? It's 2025?
Do you have you been in Los Angeles?
Yeah.
I'm never gonna fucking get a nice car in the city. Everyone's driving like an ape. I'm not fucking buying a nice. There's so many scratches that are not from me on it. I'm not
Okay.
doing it.
I don't know.
Okay.
I was just
Take
doing
it
it.
easy.
I'm so mad.
The fuck?
Fucking right hook shit.
Her friend comes in and spears me.
So
Okay.
after the performing arts school,
Mm-hmm.
you're doing improv, and then you kind of get out and head to LA early.
No. Oh God,
No?
no. I was in Canada for like 15 years. I came out to LA 10 years ago.
Okay.
Because
All right.
to become a successful comedian in America, you have to have a green card. And in order to get a green card, you have to get a bunch of fucking credits. You have to fill out
I remember.
6 out of the 10, like, whatever it is, things like commercials.
Gotcha.
Like trophies, like big
So you did all
acclamations.
that.
I did a lot of it. to
You
make
did that
sure.
route up in Toronto and then moved to LA.
Yes. And
Okay.
then, but the process of coming here is still hell. You have to do an STD test. And for
STD?
Yep, you have to test
Well,
for
how-
syphilis, and
and
mine
that-
came back like something was wrong with it. I didn't.
You can just say positive.
No, it
Something
wasn't. It wasn't positive. It was like inconclusive.
It wasn't negative.
So, hey, I've had HPV. I haven't had syphilis. I'll be honest about it. So I had to like go back in. So they had to hold back my fucking green card for another like 3-4 months. And I kept having these going away parties in Toronto. Like, fuck you, Canada. I'm done.
Never
And
mind,
then-
I got crabs. I'm
Never
back.
mind, my pussy's itchy. I can't go to America yet. So I had to keep like coming back.
They do STD checks.
They do, and not even AIDS, which I found alarming. Just STD. Isn't that crazy? I thought I assumed AIDS. I can come
Yeah,
here
I-
filled to the brim with HIV. No one cares. No,
Filled to the brim.
just the tippity top of AIDS, and nobody in America cares. But if I have a little burning in my pee-pee hole, not allowed across the border. So I went to LA 10 years ago. So I did like improv and stuff. I waitressed for my whole time I was in Toronto.
Okay.
Yes, a lot of waitressing jobs, a lot of.
Were there any family recipes that your mom did make?
No, nothing.
Nothing.
Frozen chicken in the fucking oven.
What were the holidays like? Did you do Christmas?
Oh, yeah, we did Christmas. That was a nightmare.
Colored lights on the tree, white lights on the tree?
White lights. My mom doesn't like colored
Not
lights.
bad.
It irritates her.
That's
Okay, that's
classy.
good. That's good.
My parents are very irritable.
You do the house, decorate the outside of the house?
Decorate a little bit, yeah. My dad, when we were very young, was very cute. Would do little reindeer marks and sleigh marks. I know.
See,
Even
that's
though
all
he's
right.
a raging psychopath.
Not
he would
so
do, like,
bad.
Little nice things like that.
Indeed.
Trying to find
Have
the
you ever
nice.
washed shoes in a washing machine?
Yeah, I do all the time.
Really?
At home. Not with anything else.
Yeah, but you wash them.
Yeah.
Huh.
Take the laces off. What are you talking about? Hey, put them outside to dry.
Dude, she responded so confidently that I'm backpedaling. I've never had any. People go, yeah, oh, that is weird. She's like, yeah, you fucking pussy.
I always do. My All-Stars.
That's not great.
It's not?
No.
Oh.
In the washing machine, not the dishwasher.
Yeah.
Washing machine by themselves.
That's
just
not
a
that
shoe
crazy.
only
Especially
wash.
those type of sneakers.
I'm also saying it's not that great.
A white All-Star high top?
broad's a criminal. Give her the goddamn benefit of the
Listen,
doubt.
I'm
will
not
you?
on fucking trial here, nor is the system, by the way, that has been tried and true for 500 episodes.
Were you allowed to eat in your room as a kid?
No.
Did you have to make your bed?
Yes.
You did.
I got in trouble a lot. I used to slam my door a lot, and my dad got very mad. And one time, my sister slammed my door, and then my dad came up and took it off the hinges and took it into the basement. And then every time somebody called, they'd go, "Hi, my dad's a pervert and likes to watch me change." So the door was put back on within a couple of days.
Okay.
What kind of posters did you have on the wall?
Okay, now we're getting into it. I was
Nothing good.
obsessed with Blink-182.
Okay.
In
All
a
right.
way that's not normal. There wasn't a piece of wall in my bedroom.
Were you a Mark, Tom, or Travis guy?
Oh, Tom, my God. I used to look at this photo of
All
him and
good-looking
masturbate
dudes.
in my high school room. I had this little wiggly pen. That
What's
was like
a
a
wiggly
little,
pen?
It's like it vibrates. It's like a vibrator for kids. And I would
It's
like,
a pen.
yeah, and I would
like a hand,
Yeah.
like a writing
so when
pen.
you write it, it goes do-do-do-do-do, and it would like do like little swirls. But I one time put it on the old clitty bang bang, and I'll tell you what.
Was the door on the hinges
Oh,
at
it
this
was
time?
on the
She
hinges.
was probably
I'm
at the
not
kitchen
sick.
table.
Hey, Dad, make your own chicken.
You want to put that door on now, don't you? The lights are blinking.
Yes,
All right.
Blink-182, obsessed, fucking obsessed.
How many times have you seen them live?
I've seen them live only 3 times.
Okay.
That's a real
Yeah.
psycho. I like it.
But Death from Above, the band I love the most, I've seen about 20 times now.
Wow.
Did you go to prom?
Yes. This is where it gets sad. So I was supposed to dress up like Jim Carrey and
At
what's his
prom?
nuts? From
Wait,
Dumb and
Dumb and
Dumber.
Suits.
Dumb and Dumber. We rented the
With
suits.
who?
My good friend Justin, who I was like best friends with in high school.
How come you didn't go with like a significant other? What about the boyfriend that you beat the
look
girl
at
up
this
for?
fucking nose. You think high school accepted this? I was fucking Toucan Sam from grade 9 to fucking 12.
But you said you were dating the guy that you beat
for
up.
3 months and he jizzed in his pants. I thought he peed. I don't know what was going on.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. That's still my go-to move. Ask my wife.
You had us on your side up until then.
No, okay. So I was supposed to dress up, and we rented the outfits. We rented the tuxes, the orange and the blue.
Whose idea was this?
Mine, of course.
And you're like, hey, what was his name? Justin?
Justin.
Hey, Justin. Was Justin... He
was into it.
Was he romantically involved with anybody, or why did he not go with the...
Well, here's the thing.
And is
Romantic
anybody else
partner.
He
doing?
did. He bailed on me like literally less than 24 hours before. He went with somebody else. He got a suit.
And
So
like with
I
a
had nothing.
gal.
Yes.
Like,
So I had nothing. So I had to borrow this like weird
she's got both suits on.
pink dress from my friend, and I wore pink all-star high tops because I was a psychopath.
Who'd
That's
you
kinda
go
fun,
with?
though.
Just my friends. None.
Okay.
For some reason, all of my friends, we all went with nobody.
Okay.
But then here's the thing. So I thought I was gonna win prom queen
Why would you think that?
because I was popular.
Okay.
I was funny. I was in all the plays. I was on the announcement crew. I was in the student government.
I gotta
was
say,
actually
those
fun.
people typically, the people on the announcement
Well-
crew, you did the announcement crew, student government, and we're in the
And,
the
no, but
theater
I was,
department.
I was
In my
also
history-
MVP of the lacrosse team,
Okay.
and I was in cross country.
Oh, so
I was
you
like-
did do other sports.
I did other sports. Yeah, I
Okay,
was very
good.
sporty.
Okay.
I was
All
like,
right.
yes, I was
Sporty Spice.
Captain of the
Sporty Spice.
lacrosse team.
MVP.
MVP
My
of the
lacrosse
lacrosse
teacher,
team.
Mr. Zach, who I had a huge crush on,
Okay.
gave me the award.
Man, this broad's
So
all over
I
the
think
place.
I'm gonna win. It's
I got a
called Miss
headache.
East York. Miss East York. This girl, Virginia Schulist.
Whore.
I'll never forget it. She was such a fucking loser. You know you were, Virginia. She was such a fucking loser. No one liked her. She was like a goody-goody two-shoes. She counted the ballots. She wins.
You think it was an inside job?
She gets booed. Everyone is booing her. Nobody. She comes over off the podium, hands me the crown, and goes, "I think this should have been yours." No fucking kidding, bitch. Who's got East York tattooed on their finger? I was so pissed off. And
So
I'm
you're
like,
the people's champ.
I'm the people's champ.
Did you go up there and make a speech or
No,
anything?
I didn't. But like even Mr. Zaff came over.
She
I go,
got
"I
off.
thought you were gonna win that
She got off and handed you the crown.
because she got booed that fucking badly. Nobody would have voted for her. Everybody hated her.
Man, this high school sounds awful.
I don't know what's going on.
Awful.
Sounds like something out of fucking Saved by the Bell.
Also, look how crazy. Okay, I can even get even worse here. I was bullied so badly, so bad. In
Is
grade,
everybody on meds in this high school?
they might be. I was bullied so bad in grade 9 that they took my yearbook and they wrote big
Who's
nose.
they? Oh,
There's a
the
bunch of
kids.
Greek guys. There's like 10 Greek guys that fucking hated me because I was like,
They're
I'm going in
dirtbags
funny.
anyway. Greek guys?
Well, funniest thing, one of the guys who's friends with the bullies comes to one of my comedy shows recently, sits in the front row. I go, let me call my high school bully.
Oh, why do I feel like
I think I saw this go
online?
viral, maybe?
It didn't go viral because the guy's name was said and his brother fucking threatened to sue me. So I had to fucking take the clip down and take his name. I didn't even say his name. The bully who I called goes, oh, is this so-and-so whose phone I was calling from? Not saying the name, so I'm going to get sued again. And then the clip was going so fucking viral. It was at like 30K in like 20 minutes. I was like, oh, this is a clip. And then I had to take it down. I was so pissed. I'm like, I would have gone back to court in Canada. They would have been like, oh, this bitch
Should
again.
have done it. Should have made that a clip.
Put my dog collar back on. You remember me? Remember me from high school?
All right, so they took your yearbook.
Do my yearbook. They wrote
Therapy.
ugly.
Or a detective trying to get to the bottom of the case.
They wrote ugly, big nose everywhere, and I had this crush on this guy Kevin, and they scratched out his face saying he'll never like you. You're so ugly. And then one of my best friends in high school cut out Kevin
typical
from her
prom
yearbook
queen stuff.
and put it in mine. It was very sweet. Anyways, these guys are losers. Most of them apologized to me. That phone call, I forced him to apologize. He probably didn't really want to, but this is why I'm like this now because I was heavily also bullied by men is so bizarre for a woman. Usually
Wild.
it's like, isn't it crazy?
Yeah, it's
It's
crazy.
usually like girls bully girls, guys bully guys.
Yeah, I never. Yeah.
I don't know what my nose does to men, but they hate it. I have a clip right now going viral on Facebook because 500 men are like, is that a prosthetic? How did she even get it that big? You think I want this? You think I walk around going, like I'm trying to make it look
Sure.
like this? It's so crazy.
Uh-huh.
Adrian Brody, let's see your fucking DMs. Are they you big nose Danny DeVito penguin bitch? Let's see his. Adrian Brody, if you're
That's so
listening to this.
specific.
Pulling Brody into it.
His is bigger than mine, damn it.
Huh.
Steph.
Do they get stunned like this?
Good Lord.
Yeah, last one was Jordan Jensen, so you're in good company.
Okay. Now I'm feeling. Yeah, she's worse than me, isn't she?
So have you ever ridden a mechanical bull? No. I mean, all right. So high school was bumpy.
High school was bumpy.
I was touch and go there
High
for a
school was
minute.
bumpy. Then
All right.
college.
And then now you're a successful comedian.
Let's just say,
Yeah.
to put a button on it, somewhat of a tumultuous upbringing.
Yes,
Can
a
we
lot.
can we leave it there? Tumultuous?
I think your hair's getting more coiffed as the episode goes on. What the fuck?
In a good way or a bad way?
I don't know.
No, good. It's giving some height.
Henry the hair.
It's coming, but it's growing back in. All right, so let's just say that.
Yes.
Let's talk about now a little bit,
Okay.
which is unfortunate that we know about the Subaru. Where are you living out now in LA? You got an apartment? You got a
yes,
house?
I have an apartment.
You're renting?
I'm renting. It's an $1,800 rent, 2-bedroom,
Okay.
laundry in unit, parking spot, front yard for my dog.
What
Nice
neighborhood
joint.
is this in?
It's not a great neighborhood.
Phoenix, Arizona? Where the
Ask
fuck
fucking
is
Ian
it?
Fidance. He keeps fucking saying I live in the fucking hell. It's in East Hollywood.
That's a bad neighborhood if he says.
Does
know.
he ask to stay with you all the time?
No, but he did my podcast. He's like, what the fuck is this? There's chickens everywhere. I'm like, yeah, there's chickens up the street. Let them live.
It's okay.
Okay. So you live in a.
I've been there for 10 years. I found this place. I'm never leaving. It's so insane. It's so
Okay.
cheap. It's so clean.
That's
it's so
great.
good. Yes.
Okay.
All right, so you got a nice place.
Got a nice place.
Do you live by yourself?
No, I have a lovely boyfriend.
A lovely
who I just pissed
boyfriend.
off really badly today. Who's so mad at me, but I love him so much.
Sorry, big guy.
He's very upset.
Now,
with
this
me.
was your place before.
Yes, he
He
moved
in
me.
with you?
Yes,
Okay.
and now
Why did that
Where
happen?
was he living?
So he was living in New York. So this is a crazy story.
All right.
So I'll make it quick.
He moved from New York to East LA.
Well, he's an actor,
Okay.
comedian, musician. So I'm at the Laugh Factory one night. Everyone's bombing their tits off. It's Wednesday night. No one there. Why? 14 people. Hell, I'm pissed off. Shooter McGavin walks in
Shooter McGavin.
from Happy Gilmore.
You're dating Shooter McGavin.
Can you imagine? And that's the
What's
end.
his
Good night,
name?
everybody.
Chris McDonald?
Christian McDonald walks in. with my boyfriend who looks exactly like him. And I go, oh, it's his son. Why the fuck are they here on a Wednesday night? Hammered. And I'm like, fuck.
Yeah,
So I
Shooter
go up-
gets after it.
Oh,
Wait,
Shooter-
they're hammered.
Oh, they're blackout. So I go up. I'm trying so hard. I'm like, I'm obsessed with Happy Gilmore. It's my favorite movie. I'm like, I'm embarrassed now. I get bombed for Shooter McGavin. I asked this question of who takes dick pics, and nobody answers me, but I think Shooter's son. He goes, I do. I put a little tiny Etch-a-Sketch on the tip of my dick. And I'm like, what? So I'm like kind of laughing 'cause it's such a bizarre thing for someone to say. I get off stage. I'm like, fuck it. I'm saying hi to Shooter. I never fangirl over anybody. I go over. I'm like, hello, hi. I'm a huge fan. And then I'm like, oh, is this your son? And he's like, oh, I'm his nephew. And I'm like, oh, okay. Gives me a big hug. And I'm like, I'm starstruck. He's like, so you gonna come drink with us? And I was like, what? No, I'm going home to bed. And I left in like a panic because no man ever hits on me after show. I'm like, my fucking pussy's dragging on the ground. Every guy's like disgusted. So by the time I get home, Jefferson, Shooter McGavin's nephew, who is now my boyfriend, DM me being like, hey, can I get your phone number? And we've talked every day since. And let me show you him. He looks exactly like Shooter McGavin. It's fucking crazy. I'm dating Shooter McGavin's. Look at him. Look at this guy.
That does look like
It
Shooter
looks
McGavin.
exactly like him. I'm obsessed with this man.
What the fuck is even going on?
Who's out getting hammered with their uncle?
Oh, he. Oh,
I've done
look at
that.
him.
I mean, when you
Look
talk,
at him.
shout out to Uncle Mike and Uncle
Are
Pat.
you seeing this? This looks exactly like Shooter McGavin. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's weird.
I know.
And it's weird how excited you are about
I
it.
love it.
It's
I
also,
love it.
you're like, Happy Gilmore's my favorite movie, so it's like the third lead.
So he's living in New
You're
York.
obsessed with the third lead's
Oh,
nephew?
Yeah, I think Shooter's hot. I don't
No,
know.
I'm not shitting
Of
on
Chris
him by
McDonald,
any-
of course.
Yes. I
So
met him.
he's living
Good
in New
guy.
York and then
Yeah.
decides, hey, I want to move LA. You say, hey, just move in with me.
Yeah, exactly. And he does.
Now, you guys splitting the rent?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Because we have a thing about that. If couples move in together, is it she moved into his place? Did he move into her
Did he
place?
bring any
Or did they
furniture?
get a place together?
No furniture. We split the rent, but I pay all the bills.
Why?
Well, because he's on the road so much. I feel like I'm there
Gotcha.
more. He's
Okay.
like he does cruise ships and stuff, and he tours a lot. So I'm like, sometimes he's not even there for like a month. So I'm like, I'm gonna
Gotcha.
pay for the
That
fucking
makes-
internet when he's
That
not even
makes
fucking
sense.
there.
And how
Okay.
long have you guys? How long has he been living there?
A year and a half. We met almost a year and a half ago, exactly April of last.
How quick did you guys move in together?
quick?
Uh-huh.
We you know why we started like just
'Cause you're
talking so
dirtbags.
much. Well, I'm disgusting. Well, I'm a fucking horny pervert. Also, I've never dated a hot guy. I'm like, get the fuck in my house, asshole. You're not going anywhere. I'm tying you to the radiator. Like I'm like I've only dated Blob. So
She
I'm like,
sounds
this
cool
is-
to me. I
I'm a great girlfriend. And now he comes with me on the road. Pavi features.
That's fun.
And he hosts.
all right. There you go.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
Uh-huh.
When
So
you guys...
some sort of normalcy is involved.
There's-
Finally, we're getting to something. Although you are dating Shooter McGavin's nephew, which
So
is
it's
like
not-
it's absurd at the at that.
It's not that normal, but
Okay.
When you guys are home together, you guys will have dinner together at the house?
yes, I'll cook.
You cook?
I'm not bad.
You cook a lot?
I cook a lot when I'm home, yes.
You do?
What's
Not
the
bad.
go-to meal?
Well, we're always on a diet, so I'll cook like zoodles in a fucking like meat sauce. 'Cause I'm trying not
Zoodle
to-
zucchini noodles?
Yeah.
Okay. You make them yourself?
Yeah.
With
yeah,
the thing
the
and
spiralizer?
spiralizer.
Do you have the
so
one
you
that
got that.
do you put in and crank, or do you have like the small one?
No, the small one that you just turn the
Yeah.
top on. Yeah. yeah.
Okay. When you guys eat, are you sitting at the table and
Yeah,
eating, or are you
sit
sitting
at
at the
table.
couch
Sit at the table.
talking?
If we get like takeout, we'll sit at the couch and watch like Netflix something.
Will you
Sure.
plate the takeout, or do you eat it out of the carton?
I'll plate it.
You'll plate
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Plate
I'll
it.
plate
So
it.
you'll
Nice.
bring the bag in, go to the kitchen,
Yes, it
plate it
depends
up.
on what we get. But if we get like I'm sharing stuff, I'm plating it. I like a knife and fork.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's in the fridge currently right now?
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
Maybe
Because
maybe
you're on the
some
road?
almond butter and some pickles. Yeah, a lot of pickles.
What's going? You mentioned pickles
Bubbies.
before. What's up with the
I don't
pickles?
know. I love pickles.
You do.
I've been eating them nonstop since I was a kid.
How do you feel about bread and butter pickles?
I like them all.
Really?
Not as good. I like a crisp kosher
Okay,
dill.
gentlemen.
Thick.
Give you that.
Huh.
Pickles. That's going down.
That's point in your direction.
How do you feel about the rotisserie chicken?
Oh, I'm slapping that back.
Okay.
Oh yeah, love a
Respect it.
Costco rotis.
Roto gang.
$9.99. You kidding me?
Let's step into the bedroom for a second. What's the
Okay.
bed? Is it king? Is it a queen?
It's a queen, and we need a king.
Okay, it's a queen.
It's a
but
nice.
You
it's
admit
got
that
a
you
big
need a king.
green like back thing, like a fuzzy back thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got
the
is it in
mattress
the middle of the
cover.
room?
Middle of the room.
Okay.
Very nice.
Is there nightstands on either side?
On his side, I have like a bench on my side.
That's okay.
What bench? What do you mean?
Good. The room is
It's
the
not
way
like
it's
a
set
park
up.
bench.
Yeah, it's like a nice wooden like long bench thing.
Does it go the length of the bed?
Almost like half.
So how do you
It's-
get out?
I can get out. There's
Just
lots of
get
room.
at the
yeah,
bottom?
Yeah. No, I can get the sides though. It's not that big.
What's on the bench?
A couple candles. Some
It's running
books.
along the wall or
Yeah, it's
along
running
the
along
bed?
the wall.
It's
Along
running
the
along
wall,
the wall,
under
yeah.
a big bookshelf. Every single
That's
book.
nice. That's,
Okay.
that's,
The books are all his.
the
Do
books
you
are
read
all
it all?
his.
Absolutely not. Look at me. Do I look like I read? I don't think I
I
can.
don't know. I gotta be honest with you. I don't fucking know.
Is there a ceiling fan in there?
Yes, there is. On all the time.
On all
Very
the
hot.
time.
We're both very warm.
Okay.
Very hot people. Very-
You got
Okay.
window units or central air?
This is where it's a problem. I'm on the main floor, so I can't have a window unit 'cause I'm scared someone's gonna
Makes sense.
come in there and do a
It's a
little
first
rapey,
floor
rapey.
apartment?
Yeah,
Ooh.
and it's not a great area, so I keep the windows locked at all times. So I have one unit I move around. I've been looking for another one.
Well, hold on. Wait.
I
You
have,
like an indoor air
yes,
conditioner.
like the big one that you put in the window. Like you put the window down just a little bit, but I don't like to keep that on all the time.
So you take it out at night or so?
No, at night when I'm there, it's on. When I'm there,
So
it's
when
on
you
all the
leave,
time.
you take it out.
If I'm gone for a weekend or something, but I have a dog sitter there, so it's there. Yeah, but I don't trust keeping my windows open ever. This area,
So
there
if
was a
you-
shooting across the street literally yesterday.
The chickens.
Wait, so
If you leave for the weekend, you take your air conditioner, and there's not gonna be a dog sitter.
Yes.
You take your air conditioner out, put it on the floor, close the window, lock the
No,
window.
it's not. It's just a small thing. It's just like the tube.
Ah,
she has
gotcha.
an indoor.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
she's talking. It
Yes.
looks
The
like a
big
robot.
one. Yes, it does.
So do you have to bring that from room to room as
yes,
you
I
move
do.
around in the
It's
house?
psychotic. Yes, I do. It's demented.
That's
yeah.
what they do. That's like what people who cook meth do.
It is. Oh, it is very methy because we don't have central air because it's an old place.
Oh, I get it. Yeah.
We're not home that much in the summer. Once the summer comes, we leave. We go back to
Sure.
my parents' cottage, his family's.
Oh, your
cabin.
parents have a cottage?
Yes.
Where?
Like 2.5 hours northeast of Toronto.
Is it on a lake or something?
Yeah, right on a lake.
So
Very
your parents have a
nice
nice lake house?
Yes, very nice.
Cottage.
Yes,
Okay.
Cottage.
Very nice.
Yes.
Cottage is classy.
What it,
Very nice. They
It's
went.
nice.
They went crazy on this. Yeah,
Okay.
I think they're still paying for it. Yeah, there's a lot.
Well,
Like
that's
marble
good.
counters, all wood interior, antler, chandelier.
Does your dad
Very
hunt
nice.
and fish and all that stuff?
He fishes, but he doesn't really.
He
do
fishes?
Much, yeah,
Okay.
He doesn't do much hunting. No.
All right, that's not bad. You got a little summer place.
Do you own any weapons? A knife, a brass knuckle?
No, just a little bat. My dad gave me a bat and like a trailer hitch that he said I should swing if someone comes
A
in the
trailer,
Trailer
hitch.
hitch.
So yeah, you do have weapons.
I have
would be the answer
trailer,
to that question.
I have a trailer hitch under my bed right now. Yeah.
Whoa, that's pretty medieval. You have a mace, basically. That's a mace.
That's a first.
I do have mace too.
You have mace. You carry mace in your purse, I would assume.
Sometimes, yeah, when I remember it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Will you order? Have you ever ordered soda with no ice?
No, what the fuck? Am I a mentally ill person?
From what I'm picking up, yeah.
Jesus
Do
Christ.
you chew your ice?
No.
If you're making scrambled eggs, will you crack the egg and put the shell back in the carton?
Yes.
Yeah, you do.
And you leave them all in there until
Uh-huh.
the whole dozen's done, and
That's
then you throw it
correct,
out.
yeah.
How does Shooter feel about that?
He eats 12 eggs a day, so those aren't sitting in there long.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
you're burning and turning.
We're burning. Oh, yeah.
It's like an
there's-
Applebee's at happy hour. You're turning tables.
And where are you two shopping at?
Where are you
it's
guys stealing
very,
from?
It's very hard. No, I shop at, it's a very annoying. This place called Lazy Acres in LA. It's so fucking expensive. It pisses me off.
Is it like Erewhon expensive?
Yes, it's like close. Or I get my produce from this place called John's, which is, if anyone's listening in LA, they're gonna be laughing because it's embarrassing. But John's has the best liquor and produce. Same shit.
Liquor and
You said
produce?
liquor?
Oh yeah, they got like a fucking sick liquor.
What-
So it's cheap too.
What's
Is
a
it-
go-to drink for Steph Tolev? I apologize.
Tequila soda.
Tequila soda.
Or
Gentlemen.
if I'm out, margarita with a tahini rim.
Tahine.
Yeah. Tahini
Okay.
rim. Mhm.
All right.
Not bad.
The
Okay.
tahine.
Tahini, it's so much salt otherwise. But I can't get it from I can't do like the mix, the pre-mix. I'm very picky.
You
When
like
it
a
comes to
nice- you like a nice
I'm a
one.
fancy bitch when it comes to eating and drinking.
Okay.
What's
Now-
on the? What, sorry.
No, I was going to say, this liquor and produce, is this
You got an address for this joint? Liquor and chicken.
is this like Brentwood Market kind of nice?
No.
Or is it
No,
trashy?
John's is trashy. John's is in my neighborhood is trashy as hell. But the Lazy Acres is like a fancier, like a chicken breast. It's like one piece of salmon is like $35.
Okay. So it's not like organic fruit at the...
Oh no, I'm eating swill. My produce is swill, but I'm making sure my meat is
It already
like,
comes with worms.
No, it's
I like my
disgusting.
cherries rotten.
Uh,
Okay.
what's on the rider?
A veggie tray with hummus
That's it.
and sugar-free Red Bulls.
Pretty classy.
That's pretty classy.
That's not bad.
That's not and water, obviously.
Yeah.
That's not
pretty classy.
I know.
Are there any paper plates or red Solo cups in your
no,
apartment right now?
No, my shockingly my apartment is very nice.
Okay.
I decorated very well.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with red Solo cups.
Is there any milk crates in there that you're using as decoration?
No. My,
So
my,
it would look like an adult lives there, not like a kid out
it would
of
look like a
college.
fancy adult lives there.
Really?
I'm very I wish I, had
Picked
a
up on the
fucking photo
bench
of,
and stuff like that.
fucking-
That
yes.
seemed, and the bookshelf, that seems
Yes,
very
yes.
calculated.
What's
it looks
the-
very Wayfair, my house.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the vacuum cleaner? Dyson?
No, we got I had a Dyson, stopped working, got annoyed by it. So now we have like a plug-in one, but for pet hair because
Yeah.
Jefferson hates Susan's hair.
Okay.
She's not allowed on the couch. When
Sounds
he's
just
there.
like multiple roommates you
Yeah,
have.
it took me a
Jefferson
second.
hates
Who's Susan? You have a Swiffer.
Yes.
You said you have a washer and dryer in the unit.
Uh-huh.
What's the laundry detergent?
I do like a natural one because
Like
I'm
eco or
sensitive
something like that?
skin, Yes.
Okay, not bad.
Have you ever skied in jeans?
No,
Can you ski?
I can ski.
Okay. Can you ice skate?
No, and it's so annoying because I'm Canadian. But I used to play floor hockey and like field hockey in high school.
Okay. Are you a good swimmer?
Yes, very good swimmer. I
Okay.
can
You
tread
bite your
water
nails?
for hours. Yes, I do. I have a
You
problem.
bite them.
I more pick.
Mm.
It's like a
Okay.
tick thing I have.
Yeah.
It's very gross.
Do you get them done? Like, will you go and get a
I
manicure?
just got these done because I filmed something last week. But normally,
But normally you keep them like that. You don't do the long nails.
no, I hate that. I can't wipe my ass. I'm always back there.
You're always back there?
I got a hemorrhoid. It happened this morning. I'm fucking pissed off.
right.
You
Yeah.
have a hemorrhoid.
Right now, it's killing me. I'm sitting on an angle. Can you not tell? I'm really leaning on my left side here. Pavi this morning, he's like, "Don't fucking bleed your hemorrhoid in my house." I'm like, "What am I supposed to do with it? Take it outside?" As if both of you don't have fucking hemorrhoids. I can see you.
Listen, I'm gross. I'm not saying I'm not. Just shocked to hear it from you. Any other things like the hemorrhoids that we need to know about?
Athlete's foot? I got a bad
I have
case of athlete's foot.
I
right
can
now.
show you. I can show you. I was just on a cruise and I'm
Do
allergic.
we want to see this picture?
No, it's so fucked up. But I'm gonna show you anyways.
Okay.
I was just on a cruise ship and I'm allergic to the sun.
Were you working or were you vacationing?
Working. I don't vacation. I haven't vacationed in years. I'm gonna kill myself. This is all over my body right now. So it's like full.
Oh!
It's like that's my back.
What is
that's
that?
It's I don't know.
MRSA.
No, it's like I think it's an eczema from the sun and the skin. It raises and it blisters and then it scars me.
Okay.
Did you see? Did a doctor see that?
I have. They have to test. They said they have to test the blister and take it out and test that. And I never around a doctor when it happens. So I just have issues. I'm fine. It's gone down now.
Okay. That's a new one.
I love how many new ones I have here.
Have you ever?
I don't know if that's good or bad.
It's not great. You don't want to be breaking new ground on this show.
God damn it.
Have you ever pulled a fire alarm?
No.
Okay. Have you ever intentionally given someone the wrong directions?
No, I'm nice.
Have you ever driven with headphones in
Yeah.
the Subaru? Does that have a CD player?
It does, but not Subaru. Like when I used to drive my parents' car.
Does the Subaru have power windows?
Yes.
Does everything work on the Subaru?
It's a great Subaru, yes.
great?
It's only like 30,000 miles.
Is it automatic?
30,000
Had nothing when I got it. Yeah, that's why I got
great.
it. Yeah.
Oh,
Is
that's
it
great.
stick or automatic?
Stick.
You can drive stick.
No, automatic. Sorry,
Automatic.
automatic.
Can you drive stick,
no,
though?
No. I tried to learn. Did not work.
Okay. Do you like deviled eggs?
Love deviled eggs. Holy fuck. I'd suck back a whole tray right now if they were here.
When have you been to a Home Goods, a Marshalls, or TJ Maxx in the last 30 days?
Yes. Yeah, I was at a Marshall's very recently.
Will you eat over the sink?
No, I sit down. After working in a restaurant for years, every time I eat, I make sure I sit the fuck down. I hate standing and eating.
Makes sense.
You said you're big on flossing. You floss every day?
I floss twice a day.
Okay. Are you peeing in the shower?
Every time.
Do you brush your teeth in there?
No. Sometimes, but I keep that separate.
When you brush your teeth, if you're not doing it in the shower, are you walking around the apartment and brushing your teeth?
No,
or
I'm
you
in
do it all
there.
right there?
I'm all right there.
Stay
I don't
right
like
there.
to slop
Are you
around.
electric toothbrush or
Yeah,
manual?
electric.
Okay.
You have a toilet brush at the house?
Yeah, toilet brush.
Front of hemorrhoids.
No, I got my bidet for the hemorrhoids.
There you go. Is there any milk crates in your apartment?
I asked
No.
her.
Oh, you
no
did?
milk
I'm
crates.
sorry, I
No,
missed
That's
that.
okay.
no.
I just pictured
I'm
that
in
there
a
being a couple.
I'm upside down right now. I'm in the weeds with this,
You're
bro.
in the upside down world.
Do you ever get dressed in front of the dryer, or do you take all your stuff out of there and you fold it and you put it away?
I put it in I let it sit in my hamper for way too long and
Yeah.
clean.
But fold it?
No, I don't fold it.
Oh.
But also, I have pretty much just jumpsuits. So
Okay.
I just,
Big jumpsuit gal.
my whole closet. I have like 60 right now. And they're just hanging.
If I could, that would be great. If it was socially acceptable for me to do jumpsuits.
What's the deodorant situation?
A natural one that doesn't fucking work.
Okay.
Hume, it's called. Jason
Okay.
Ellis, if you know him, he sell. I don't know. I watch other people.
What will you use the pool at a hotel?
Never in my life. I'm not getting
Really?
MRSA. What the
You
fuck?
have it. No.
Will you walk
Really?
around in your bare feet in the hotel room?
No, ew. Hotels are disgusting.
That's the
Bare
second time we
feet?
got
It's
that.
a weird line.
I
It's a
know.
weird line. Perfume.
I wear like a coconut body spray.
Drink a bottle a day.
That's why I have nice breath.
Do you have liquor in the house?
Yes.
You do. So you guys will make a cocktail when you're home.
Sometimes we'll make like a dirty vodka martinis. Our go-to at the house.
Very nice.
I know.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
She just means in a dirty glass.
I mean in a solo cup.
And a coffee cup.
Do you know how to use chopsticks?
Yes.
Ever take karate classes?
No.
Do you know what? I'm sorry. Do you know anybody that worked at Hooters?
No.
Okay.
Any turquoise jewelry?
Yes, I have a couple rings.
All right, take it easy.
If you go to a restaurant, will you ask to change tables?
Yeah, I've done that.
What, under what circumstances?
Well, I'll tell you what. Smokehouse in Los Angeles. Have you been to Smokehouse?
No.
You gotta go to Smokehouse.
Is
It's
it
like
a barbecue
classic,
place?
No, it's a classic. It's like a steakhouse.
Okay.
Right across from Warner Brothers lot. It's like right there. It's like classic. They have a nice huge booth with the big plush backs.
Okay.
Then they sometimes sloppy at the side. So it was our.
You wanted a booth.
I wanted a booth, and they put us.
that.
It was like a fucking. It was like not. It was like a.
You're shitting on our chairs. You're about to
No,
shit on our chairs.
No, that's okay.
No,
I
these were
understand.
more comfortable than those
Sure, I'm
chairs.
kidding.
They're bad chairs.
I got you.
And by the corner where the door's opening, I'm not sitting like that.
I was
If
at-
I'm gonna spend, we're gonna buy a bottle of wine. We're both gonna have a martini. We're both eating steaks. I'm not eating steak and being slopped around.
And it was empty, and you're like, hey, is it
Yeah,
okay
there was
if we go
100
over
booths. Yeah, and I was like, I said my sciatica was acting out.
there? Do you have a
My
sciatica?
I do.
hemorrhoids are flaring, miss. I need a booth.
I need a donut pillow. So you have sciatica, you have hemorrhoids.
Yeah.
Okay, and whatever that skin rash is.
Yes.
From the sun.
Yes.
The non-diagnosable
Yeah.
disease.
My rash. I don't go in the sun a lot, so.
Will you send food back and under what circumstance?
No.
No.
Unless it's like fucking. If there's a hair clumped on it or something,
Gotcha.
and then I'll suck it back.
How do you get the steak cooked?
Medium rare.
Gentlemen. Okay. She's got some
She's got 3 out of 100. I mean,
What the hell?
what about leftovers? Take leftovers?
There's not
Never
really
around
leftovers around with me. Me
Really?
and my boyfriend. Oh yeah, we're sucking
You're
back a
finishing
plate.
it.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Last night we went out with
you
Olivia
think Shooter
and Pavi.
McGavin's nephew can't put down a T-bone steak?
We went out last night with Olivia and Pavi, and then we ordered all the stuff, and then Olivia's like, "Oh, we'll take this to go. We'll finish it." Nothing
Yeah.
to take.
You
Or
started
maybe
crushing.
one lemon potato left, maybe.
Where'd you go?
Greek place in Astoria.
On Ditmars?
Yeah.
Cakelitis?
Is it on the corner? Is like a huge patio?
Yeah.
No, that's not. Is it cake?
No, it's got a big blue outside awning.
Yeah, that's Cakelitis.
very
Small little joint inside.
Yes.
Little bar up front.
Yes.
That's
It was
Cakelitis.
delicious. I got recognized. I walked in.
There you
The
go.
hostess went, "Oh my God, Steph Tolev," and I went,
I used to make fun of you
look
in
full
at
high
name.
that.
Yeah.
That's our spot. Shout out to Olivia and Patty for
Pavi.
taking you a nice
Yeah, it was
joint.
so fucking good.
I mean, like, listen, this is just for the love of the game.
I
at
think
this
she
point.
could pull out of this.
I was gonna have to start doing replacements. For
Do
the
you
show.
dance at a
you
wedding?
lost your touch.
I do dance at a wedding.
Do you have to be drunk to dance at a wedding?
No.
Okay. What's in the envelope? Say, okay, there you go.
500. I'll give at least 500 for
It's
one.
great.
500.
It's great. I'll give you that. Do you have a
All right.
go-to karaoke song?
Yes, Alanis Morissette, You Ought to Know. And I sing the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I bet you she sings with some emotion.
Oh, I do. I get really into that.
Have you ever farted in your hand and made someone else smell it?
Yep.
Okay.
Me and my dad used to do Blue Angels. Do you guys know what those are? Me, my dad, my sister, one time at the cottage all bonded. It's when you light a match on your ass and there's like a little flame. It's so cute. You gotta try it.
I mean, that's
Prom queen, huh?
the people's
sure?
jam.
Well,
Have you ever ordered a shot of Fireball?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, what are we doing?
I mean, what are you doing here? I clearly am trash.
do you keep the butter on the counter at the house, or do you
no,
put it in the
inside
fridge?
fridge.
Okay.
What kind of air freshener you got in the car?
None. I hate the smell. It's annoying. It's gross. We clean the car. Jefferson cleans my car a lot. And there's no. I have nothing. There's no slop around the car.
There's no schlop.
There's just like the dog. I have the dog thing in the back.
Gotcha.
Who babysat you when you were a kid?
My grandma. My mom's mom.
Not
yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
Any Crystal Light in your family
No,
history?
No. Well, I wasn't allowed to have pop as a kid.
What's that?
No pop as a kid.
You weren't allowed to have soda?
No. Yeah. Soda. Sorry.
What
America.
do you have it now?
Diet Coke sometimes.
That's
When
it.
I'm hungover. Yeah.
What were you drinking at dinner when you were a
Milk.
kid?
And then if I didn't finish it, my dad would dump it on my head. Waste. Really bizarre.
He would dump it on your head.
If I didn't finish my skim milk out of a bag, you know how disgusting that is?
Yeah,
Forgot
I'm
about
aware.
The Canadian bags.
He would cut the hole so big, the bag would just smell like the fridge. It was like fridge milk. It was disgusting. And skim is so gross.
Okay. All right.
I mean,
How am I
that's,
making it worse?
That's enough.
you need to stop talking. Seriously.
Oh God.
Let's cut the commercial real quick.
We all just throw it.
We'll be right back with the roots, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, 101% pure, unfiltered,
Imported.
imported
Canadian.
Canadian
Trash.
garbage. You did not disappoint, my friend.
No, fantastic.
I will tell you that, buddy. 100% trash. What a story.
Thank you.
What a ride. Unbelievable. Congrats on everything.
Thank you.
June 24th.
I hope the pills kick in soon.
I need pills bad.
Good luck with the hemorrhoid. June 24th on Netflix, Filth Queen.
Yes.
Look at that. Netflix
Yes.
special.
Love
Yeah.
to see
Look
it.
at her.
Yes,
Where'd you
please.
film this at?
Boston at the Paradise Rock Club.
Very nice.
Yeah, it's like an old school. It
Shout
looks
out
like,
to Boston.
Yeah, it looks like it was like an old Van Halen set. The lights, the trellises. It looks fucking
Very
sick as
cool.
hell.
I love it. That's June 24th on Netflix. Make
Yep.
sure you check it out. Steph Infection.
Yep.
You can hear that every week. Her amazing podcast. You're on tour.
I'm on tour nonstop. Fucking add me on Instagram. Steph
Working.
Tolev. Yeah,
You're
that's
doing
it.
fantastic. We're so happy for
Yeah,
you.
love to see
Thank
it.
you.
We love you. And yeah, I'm going to go wash my hands.
I gotta go wash my hemorrhoid.
That's probably what you were doing in there. Steph Tolev, ladies and gentlemen. Give her a big round of applause.
Thank you. I'm trash.
Did not disappoint.
No.
Jesus. Kippy, what do you got for them?
Guys, we're over the road. Tour dates are on sale. Get them at areyouGarbage.com. Also, we have some card games left. areyouGarbage.com. Love yous.
Steph, we love you.
Yep.
Thanks for having me.
Gang, we love you. We'll see you next week. Peace.